So in this next slide, we're going to talk about welcome to understanding IT business analyst documentation and its purpose. In the next 4 weeks, this is what we're going to be focusing on. We'll take care of the foundations. Our lessons, we've talked about the foundations. Now we are going to the practicalization and some the documentation. So welcome to understanding IT business analyst documents and its purpose. Okay. In this training section, we will be discussing major documents that an IT business analyst or a general or functional business analyst should know how to prepare, work with them for an organization and their purpose in a project. Before an organization hires a business analyst, always have it at the back of your mind that there is a project. A company is not going to need a business analyst if there is no project. So there has to be a project. So the project might be in part of those 8 project types that I mentioned. So there has to be a project. So when you're going on an interview and somebody says, do you have a question for me? Maybe after the interview and they didn't mention anything about the project, that's a good question to ask. For somebody that is coming to this environment, what project do you guys have right now? Or what project is the person coming to do? Most of the time, the interviewer that is introducing himself or herself might even mention that, oh, we are looking for somebody that can come in and can handle or XYZ. We are currently doing this and this. We are currently doing ABC. And that is the reason why we are looking for somebody that can come in that have experience and da 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 da. So you need to be able to understand that. As an IT business analyst, they need you because there is a project. Individual will be introduced to practical hands-on guide on how to prepare these documents, using 1 or 2 project examples to guide us in preparing this document. Now, I want to throw a word of caution out there. There are different ways a document can be created based on projects and different styles based on industries. But first key thing you must understand is as a business analyst, companies or organizations already have their templates. So you can always use their templates as a guide. You can always request for that. Number 2, there are several templates online that you can download if you know what you want to do. Number 3, some organizations already have integration with BA or they call it IBA, the International Business Analyst Institution. So they already have documents there that you can leverage to create whatever you want to create. So that is it. So when we go through this project, 1 or 2 that we're going to go through, this does not mean that this project we are going through is exactly the way it's going to be when you get to the work environment. No, this is just a guide. I mentioned something that the analyst, which is the last part of an IT business analyst, the analyst side is thinking. And I said, nobody can teach you how to think. Nobody can teach you how to think. The way you think is determined by your exposure. So exposing yourself to different application, business process, business model, organizations, industries, that is how your analytical brain will work.